Guard, Professor, that was a spectacular battle. You both fought exceptionally well.
Complete and utter defeat. I would hate to make an enemy of you two.
No need to get carried away with praise. I know you both feel we won by a paper-thin margin.
Ah!
And I won't deny it. If we were to fight again, there's no telling who would prevail.
Right.
What do you think, Professor?
We rocked both of you. They were not, you could just tell them off. Oh man. Oh, by the way, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. We've just completed the Battle of the Eagle and Lion to everyone's great surprise. We won in convincing fashion. So how much should we rub it in their faces? I probably shouldn't rub it in their faces, but... Which, actually, blue lions were stronger, right? No, none of the golden deer enemies were threatening, but the blue lions had that one annoying guy, and they had Ingrid. Those were, you know, so...
I am honored to hear you say that. Still, I must continue to train.
Yeah, but it wasn't
rigorously.
you who was trying to
In any
intrigue.
case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate
Foreshadowing
to know a
much.
future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
Oh my gosh.
True, although the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was originally named after a war between the Empire and the Kingdom. But that's all in the past. I'm sure even the name will one day fade from the pages of history.
Yeah. Let's do our best to get along. Let's do our best!
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
It would be a fine opportunity to get to know each other better. Count me in.
So be it. Let's plan to meet up on the night we return. Is that okay with you, Professor?
Sure.
Seeing such a big smile on your face is a rare gift. It makes me feel like I can maybe relax a little too.
It's finally over. There are way too many strangers at that feast.
Put your chin high, Bernie. It was a chance for you to have growth.
But everyone was acting so friendly. It was
Oh
overwhelming.
no.
Linhardt, I wasn't done talking to you. If those Alliance guys came at it from here, and those Kingdom guys came from there...
I know. We'd have been able to take them out all at once. I heard you. I'm going to bed now.
Did anyone get the feeling that there were already couples forming? That's not really fair, is it? I wanted to sneak off with someone too.
I was hoping for some tea after our meal anyway. Would you care to join me?
I suppose I can settle for you just this once, Birdie.
Until today, I thought it would fall to me to command and guide our ranks all by myself. But with you leading us, I've gotten to experience what it's like to fight alongside everyone. And I've realized how happy it makes me, fighting under your command. The Emperor doesn't take orders from anyone. It's their duty to stand alone and lead the entire Empire. But maybe it's better to have someone to rely on, so that you can support and guide each other through the darkness. I may be heir to the Imperial throne, but first and foremost, I'm your grateful student. That will never change, even when I fulfill my destiny and become the Emperor. I told you long ago that I wish to enlist you in the service of the Empire. Well, I take it back. Now I wish only for your continued guidance during my eventual reign.
Don't just hide away in the corner, Professor. You're the reason we're celebrating.
It's because of you that I've had the courage to leave my room for a bit each day. I'm so grateful, Professor!
We were all just discussing how well you led us. Remarkable!
Your guidance is without parallel, Professor. I have had practicing of that phrase.
Your training's been top-notch, really.
Whatever would we do without you?
I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
I feel the same. You are something special, my teacher.
I feel like Sylvain. Alright, that's enough praise.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such
Use your power? Rewind?
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Remire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Remire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
Blessed Lance. That's what we got? Okay. Seems alright. But maybe not that amazing. Somebody in the battle had a Blessed Lance.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill, blown in from the north of Fargus, blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
That gathering had the feeling of like almost like a send-off thing, but evidently we're not done with the monastery, which is good because I haven't had a chance to go around and try to recruit people again. Or I have had a chance, but I haven't thought to do it. I've just assumed that I haven't made enough progress, but I should check in on that.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease? There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela. You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village.
Ooh.
After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. We could make it if we tried.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side
You're the
of
one
you.
doing the teasing.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
Nice.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
I have to do all the work, man.
Hey, what's wrong?
Did I get a little dizzy? I don't know.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
So something I probably should have noticed overtly a long time ago that I just recently noticed, like while Rhea was talking, is that it seemed I mentioned earlier that Sothis and Rhea and Sedith all have, you know, that green hair color, but Sothis also has a similar headdress to Rhea. Maybe not the same, similar. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that Sothis is like the ghost of Saros or something. Anyway, instruction time. So, excuse me. Dang. Looks like we got 5 happy people and 5 instruction slots, so hey. I think we're just gonna keep going along on axes and flight, although actually she's learning lances right now, if I recall correctly. Yeah, lance and flying. Oh, wait. Hello, Pegasus Knight. What? Was that always there? Is it only there for... Wait. Wait. Oops.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
No, that wasn't what I meant to do. Alright, no. What I wanted to know is... Did I just not have... I guess if it's only open to female characters, and I guess I don't really have anybody who would have been a good fit for that. Alright, fine. So we can get 7 on axes, 6 on flying. Don't need axes or flying immediately. We eventually need both, but need more flying, and she'll get more axes in combat. So yeah, we'll just...
I still have much to learn. I'm improving, thanks to you.
Okay. Hubert... I guess we could go ahead and get him up to C+. He's pretty close.
Your instruction has been beneficial. The battlefield has much to teach.
I wonder if he can do multiple rallies at the same time with that. Not that I really care that much. But kind of cool. Alright, so now we want to do Reason. He is going to need more reason, but that is what he's learning anyway. Let's do faith, I guess. Try to see if we can flip the weakness. I'm not sure how that actually works, but
Your instruction has been beneficial.
I think it's supposed to be a thing, not just with the 3-star stuff, but I'm not positive. Guess that'll be the test case. This is not trying to do it with anybody else that I can recall. Okay, so yeah, he's doing axes and writing. Let's just do writing, I guess.
Never underestimate a noble. I am quite pleased. I appreciate your coaching.
Linhart. He might at some point need some instruction in faith, but I'm not super worried about that. Probably better to do writing or lances. Do lances while I've got the Professor Up Finger or whatever that is.
Tell me, am I achieving anything yet?
Nah. Never have, never will.
Oh, I was right? How embarrassing. I'm not used to such praise. Tell me, am I achieving anything yet? Not a total waste.
Alright. So now probably back to writing.
Not a total waste.
And Bernadetta, who is doing some writing as well. I would like to keep her bow rank moving. But maybe better to worry about that. Yeah, probably.
I got it right? Phew. Thanks. That's reassuring.
Oh, dang.
I got it right? Phew.
Good job, Bernadetta.
Thanks for the help. I think I got it.
Okay, so now she's got writing enough for that tier at least. So let's move back to lances, I guess. I mean, I could... Yeah.
Thanks for the help.
Alrighty. I think this is going to be fine. Although, actually, she doesn't need that especially. Yeah, maybe we go back to Edelgard and Caspar. I think we do. Now that they're all at B. Although, I mean, Linhart is further behind, but whatever. He's also got a lot more levels to go until it matters. And then... That means we're good, that means good. Maybe not. Oh, he's already got both scenes for that. So yeah, let's switch to heavy armor later. So that remains good. That remains good. Should I switch her off of riding to bows? I think so, if only because she's close to a level. Switch back soon enough. Dorothea, keep working on magic. It's good for Petra. Sylvain. You need to stick to writing. Wanna be Dark Knight? Yeah, you might as well, because that's the only other thing that matters for his final tier class. He's already got what he needs for his next tier. And you just keep working on magic. Okay.
May I be asking a question?
Sure. I am having a question. I wish for improvement of my lance skills, but I am having uncertainty about how to be training effectively. What should I be doing? These are both good. It just depends on which what your learning style is, right? This is good if you're more of a, what do I want to say? You know, sort of research style learner versus somebody who's like who's going to learn by reacting to what the other person is doing and having to counter it. Petra is probably more in this camp, so I guess I'll go with this.
I am appreciating your answer.
I don't think that was maximum value. Maybe she wanted the other one. Why is Bernadetta there?
Teacher.
No, you already know how to use a lance.
You look unwell. It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Don't speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is use it to our advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. Something terrible is happening in Ramire Village. That's where you were when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
Are the Knights making progress with their investigation?
How would I know? I haven't had a chance to talk to them yet.
If what is happening there is by design, there must be someone pulling the strings. There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church. They showed up when Flame was kidnapped as well, and now there is another strange occurrence near the monastery. It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor?
Yes.
That is the logical conclusion, but I'm not so sure. It certainly appears that all of the events surrounding the monastery are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping. Remember, Professor, if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
But saying that they're connected doesn't mean that it all has to be a single person or organization orchestrating it. It just means they have to be related. I do not agree with your critique. I don't know what the advantage of having a higher
I'm happy that you invited
star
me,
rating is, but
even though it interferes with my nap time.
to try it.
Much appreciated. Smells good. Agreed. You think?
Well, are you more interested in capable comrades or reliable allies? Really?
Lovely. Agreed. Lovely. That was delicious. It feels good to relax. Well, I'm off to catch a nap.
We've got this!
This should be easy enough.
We finished!
I think I got it.
Deadeye.
One
Hey, new
step
bow
before the
skill.
next step.
Lancebreaker. Nice. Alrighty. Let's check on supports.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me.
You tell him, Edelgard.
I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured.
Whoops.
I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. You are Lady Edelgard's servant, he said. You must protect her with your life.
I had no idea. But House Vestra has served House Resvelg for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it. Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdiad.
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
It wasn't important.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Respectfully, I decline.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Nice.
Wait just a moment. I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
It's interesting how he claims to have all this respect and admiration for Edelgard and her capabilities, and yet he clearly thinks himself superior to her in the sense that, you know, he's like, well, if, you know, whatever I think is best for you is what we're actually going to do, you know, even if you don't think it's the best for you or whatever. So, in a way, he's like Ferdinand. He just comes at it from a different angle. I suppose some of that came across in their initial support conversation.
Hey there, Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I've just got to know, do you really love Adie?
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
I knew it! That's why you work so hard for Adie. Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
You completely misunderstand. Unrequited love. Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
I'd like to say yes, but I know you just argue. Fine, Hubie. Tell me your situation.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
Oh, do go on.
Everyone has a path in life. Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side. We stride ever forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Okay. I was teasing you, but I gotta say I'm just a little bit jealous of you and Adie. That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy. And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and Adie.
All right. So, first we gotta check on our abilities that we've gained. Doubles experience earned for battalions. What? That's no good. I always have the same battalions, and they're all maxed out. How is that helpful? And he gets a rally, which probably isn't as useful as rally magic. But maybe it's more useful than Battalion Wrath. Because, like, who knows when this is gonna activate. Yeah, sure. Switch that double rally. Seems exciting or something, maybe. At some point, I'm gonna want to actually use that Lance Prowess thing on her, maybe. And then again, maybe not. Lance Breaker. We also got Model Leader, which again is irrelevant. Got skills. Crazy. Yeah, okay. And then Combat Arts. I think it was just Bernadetta who got one, but I guess I'll... Oh, well, Lenore got one, but that doesn't... So she got... Ooh! Nice! Alright. Let's... So Tempest Lance is just a way for her to deal more damage. I think that's more relevant than Night Kneeler. Yeah, alright. Looks good. We still don't have anybody who's got B rank authority. Just got some people to C+. That's not. I think I have some bullions, actually. I have a chest key. How about that? Oh, I forgot to open the chest! No! No! Oh, mistakes were made. Apparently I don't have any bullion. Oh no, I missed an item. What a disaster. Probably the best item in the game. Right. I assume I don't have any more of the good forging equipment. I don't. It's annoying. I guess we'll just repair. Or wait, what does a forged hand axe do? Not be an option. That's what it do. Guess I could repair Petra's iron sword, but man, actually, let's just trade those around. Okay. Probably is exploring time, but let's see. Sothis. Okay. It's a fish. Eating stuff. And then here we've got more fish stuff. Here we've got that. Well, we clearly want to battle this weekend. Maybe you want to end up battling both weekends, because we got like... oh no, Tales of the Red Canyon is just one thing. Okay, so this weekend we do Tales of the Red Canyon plus Rare Monster Sighting. I guess the Fish of Mystery thing is only a one-time deal, though. So maybe we battle this weekend, depending on... I don't know whether I can still do the monster fight this weekend or not. If I go there now, I can't. It's clear. Maybe it'll say available until when I do it. So yeah, let's explore.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit... It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same?
No. But maybe Violet is, I don't know.
Why must you be so difficult? I know the entire contents of your heart and soul, so you should know there is no fooling me.
You say that, but I don't feel tired. And there's no indication, like, how it... On what basis do I say that Byleth is tired? It's annoying.
Hey there.
Once again, time to invade the rooms of all of my students and try to steal their stuff.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold.
I'm sure you do.
Thanks. I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
Yay.
What is it?
So what happens? No. Yeah, I guess I was supposed to say no, you don't. Oh well. I was trying to be nice, not like assume she was lying, even though she totally was lying. Guess that was a mistake. But frequently works outside.
Hey. I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy, stuff like that.
Okay.
No, that's...
It's totally yours.
No, that...
Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about.
You.
I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along. What's this? What's this?
Okay, let's go ahead and harvest my flowers. Yay. Such value. I guess I'll go ahead and only have the one 5-star thing.
Hey.
Hi there.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month! I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Ramire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
Yeah, like 30 hours or something. 40 hours? I don't know.
So, I'm worried about Ramire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal.
Agreed.
Then what could it be?
Collecting coins. Connection to the imperial capital of the past. Huh. Oh, the gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
Thank you for your report. And going on down here, I guess.
Right.
For sparklies. I was wondering, can I buy crafting materials from these guys?
Hey, welcome.
Not sure if I actually checked on that before. No, not from that guy.
Again.
Hello there.
I can! Okay. At least the basic ones. Okay, that... Thank God. Because this... So far, this crafting system, the resources of this crafting system seem like a really stupid system.
This one, yes?
I can buy as many as I want. Whee! Yes, I can buy 98 of them. Alright, well I want at least one, so let's do that.
I thank you. Return soon, please.
Actually, let's go...
Hey there.
So we have a killer axe, and we have killer sword, killing edge, excuse me. We have a killer bow, but we do not have a killer lance. I think Flame is the one with the... No, Bernadetta.
Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Alright, so now who wants that? Sylvain or Ferdinand? Either one of them, I suppose. They both have similar speed and strength, so yeah, that's a huge difference. I'm gonna say Ferdinand. As for you, Bernadetta. You can take Flames. She's never stupid. Why did she even have one? Is it because of this? It was. But regardless, doesn't need it. Okay, so now the question is, how many more times do I want to do that? Slash, what else might I want to forge?
Hey there.
I mean, I could just start forging all of my non-plus weapons into plus weapons. Oh, I can make more 11 swords? That's interesting. Of course, Petra can always just use hand axes and nobody else uses swords, so it's not that interesting. But it's still interesting. Oh, maybe I don't want to do that because I've got other things I can potentially unlock. But I could start spending... I guess I could start forging killer weapons into killer plus weapons. Just buy a bunch of the
Come back anytime.
black sandstone stuff. Got a lot of money.
Hello there.
Black sand steel.
This one, yes?
There's like 4 per. Make sure about
Return
that.
soon, please. Hey there.
Yeah, 4 per.
Come back
So we got 4
anytime.
killer weapons. We'll do this 4 times. And then maybe
Hello
I'll get
there.
another one, but about that later. A little bit later.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? Return soon, please.
I may just do that.
Hey there.
Nope, that's better.
Is this it? There you go.
Oh, I only bought 12, not 16. I can math.
There you go.
Increases the durability too. That's actually pretty nice.
Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Wait a minute. So it didn't just increase the... Oh no, it was grayed out because I can't forge it again. That's why. Okay. Yeah.
Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Alright. And forge that
Hey there.
killer sword. Edge. Oh. Wait, but the other killing weapons you couldn't do that with, right? Or did I just not notice that you could? Well... I don't really care. I mean, I can just make another one at some point.
Is this it? There you go.
Alright. Yeah, Sylvain's got the Lance of Ruin if he wants a correct weapon, so I don't really have much cause to forge another killer lance. I think the Iron Gauntlets... Yeah, you can't forge into crit gauntlets. That's not an option. I could give Caspar a Killing Axe, but eh. I could give Byleth one. Killing Edge, that is. Yeah, sure. Oh, I'm gonna need 6 more
anytime.
to do that. The combination of
Hello there. This
forge
one,
it and
yes?
then upgrade it.
I thank you. Return soon, please. Hey there.
Wait, is there lower durability iron sword hanging around somewhere? Petra's. God bless. Okay, yeah. Let's forge Petra's.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Should I give... Actually, what we'll just do is... Let's put away the steel sword, since that is... strictly worse than Killing Edge Plus. And get out an Iron Sword. Alright. Good times.
moment, please.
Who said that? Double quest. Hmm. Oh. Sure, of course.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry, we didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me, do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No, we need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
What?
Hey you, do me a favor.
You have that thing. Wait, does that mean...
Of the 4 or 5 years since... If I take...
As you were...
That...
Want?
Hey now.
I have a favor to ask.
What? Okay, so I can get... a silver bow or a silver sword, but not both? Interesting. I don't suppose I happen to have a two-toned whetstone already. Is the deal that the box presents are... or the extra... The different icon, these, not this icon, but this icon, are like the presents that only certain people want, or something? Must be something like that. Alright, well that... not gonna worry about that until I really get the item in question. It's just weird that they're like, do you have that thing? Like, what thing? What are you talking about? Wait, so is this other icon supposed to be... oh, it's probably somebody in here.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
Okay, so is she... Ileana 2.0?
I have a request.
Okay, she does not have a quest icon.
You know, why all...
Oh.
Got it.
You know, Professor, why...
Oh. I have a request. I know nothing... I know nothing... I know nothing... I know nothing...
You know, why all...
Oh.
No. No. Yeah.
Wait. What did I just give her? I just assumed it wasn't going to work. What was it? Dang it. No, crap, I don't even know what I just gave her. Ah! Alright, I guess it doesn't matter. Acutely aware of their nobility. Huh. I know somebody like that.
What?
It's his most endearing quality.
Hey! When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. And rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you right to the bone.
Investigating Remire Village. Be on your guard.
Thanks, man. You are the most helpful.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
Starting from what point? Sure.
Your character must be stronger than most. A lost item. A lost item.
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them.
Who is they?
But worrying about it won't solve my problems. What if I can never eat fish again?
Oh. Oh, okay.
That isn't my... That is...
Fashioned from rocks. Awkward. Crafting arrowheads. Alright, I think at this point, it's been an hour. You know exploring always takes forever and a half anyway, so I'm gonna stop here and resume next episode with the exploration and the doing the quests and the other stuff. So, see you then for that.